What's up, Hellhounds? Today, we're doing another unboxing, and we're not just gonna unbox one thing. We're gonna unbox this, this. That's right. We're unboxing so many figures today, and I am so excited. First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Zoom Toy Zone because they are the ones who sent over these figures for us to unbox. So thank you so much, Zoom Toy Zone. And if you ever need your figures and can't find them anywhere, maybe Zoom Toy Zone has it. So go send them a message on Facebook and let's get right into this unboxing. So these figures are figures from the House of X Marvel Legends line, and I am very excited to open it. Now, I am not totally updated on these characters, at least the new one, the two new ones that I haven't really heard of in a while. I haven't been updated with the comics, at least, not yet. I haven't gotten into the whole new X-Men comics. So forgive me for my lack of knowledge when we start going through them. But we are not going to go through their backstories anyway. So I think we're going to be okay. So let's start off with Wolverine. Now, very, very simple, isn't it? So in the front, you see his name, Wolverine, the X-Men logo on the side panels for both. You see some Wolverine graphic, and over here at the back, pretty much the same thing. Some lore, and of course, the other figures that we are also going to be unboxing, as well as to build a figure in the end. I'm very excited to also build a figure. After being so careful with the box, here we go. We open this flap over here. Here's the figure, very basic, because there's nothing special, like no added accessories or anything, just an alternate head. So let's get Wolverine out here and see what he looks like, huh? So this is what the beautiful Wolverine figure looks like. I kind of like it. I honestly, over the years, each time I see or get a Wolverine figure, I always want the claws. Look at these beautiful claws. Yeah, I want it to look like that, but for some reason, sometimes, like this. I noticed this when I was showing off the box. Look at that. That's not nice to look at. And I don't know how they're ever going to address these things. You can obviously move it back into place or whatever, but I wish we didn't have to go through that. So articulation is kind of nice. Legs go forward, pretty high too. They move back, not too far, honestly. It's a very weird angle to see it go back that way. Full articulation, really nice. That ankles, you can pull it down. That's how low it can go. They can go up as well. Being very careful. That's the highest it can go. That's the highest it can go. That's it. That's the highest. It can swivel just a little bit. And that goes for the other side as well. They also have, as you can see, butterfly joints. So basically, you can pull this back, the classic Wolverine type of, pose or whatever. Alright, it's pretty basic. He has a smile on his face. That's actually what kind of bugs me. This is what he looks like. So you guys can see. Not bad. He has a smile on his face, which, like I said, bugs me. It bugs me that he's so happy. I'm so not used. Whatever makes you happy, bub. So as always, let's see. Ooh. See, it's not too bad, but at the same time, it also doesn't feel like, his face is supposed to be like that. In the end, you know what? I kind of like the smiling head even more. So I like this one more. I don't know. I like this face more. It fits. I guess it looks like some crazy Wolverine when he starts hacking and slashing. So I kind of like this head more. So we're going to put this head back. I guess you guys can note or have noticed. I'm kind of breezing through this unboxing more than the usual because we have a lot of things to unbox. We have 7 figures, 8 if you include the build a figure, but it's not technically an unboxing. That's more of a building. But here you go, one last beautiful look at Logan before we move on to the next figure. So this is it. This is how he looks like. Not bad, actually. And there's nothing in it. There's no accessories or none of anything was part of the build a figure. So Logan's all alone. By the way, we're unboxing it according to the order of how they are shown on the back of their boxes. So next one, we have Charles, our little good old professor. Up and about, no wheelchair for this one. Again, why he's out and about and in such a badass suit. I wouldn't know. I'm not too familiar with all the happenings in the Marvel universe when it comes to the X-Men, especially in the new comics. So, but can I just say he does look badass. So this is how he looks like. We take it out of the first box. It has again the beautiful background on the side. And let's take him out. Such a slender build. Again, he is Professor X. He is kind of thin and all that. Very thin. Nothing special. Now, I did go through some of the comic like that you see online when you have like you go to Google and you search about it. He is supposed to have like some accents on here on the side, like it goes from here straight and then down or something like that, you know, something like that, but you don't have that on this figure. And you know, again, it is basically just like a black suit. I don't know, spandex, maybe spandex, I'm not sure though. But I wanna say so far I like it. I really like the articulation of all these figures, the whole butterfly shoulders, the butterfly joints that they have. I just really like it. What I want you guys to actually focus on when it comes to this particular figure is the helmet, because again, not much effort into the base of the body. This could actually be a reused model of one of their figures, which I wouldn't really know. I'm not that much of a I couldn't tell. But if you look at his helmet, look at the design of that thing. Look at the design of this thing. It's actually really nice. So you got your X over there on his face, because you know, X-Men. And look at the back, because again, I mean, when you think of Professor X, you know, he doesn't really have the build. He doesn't need a big bright costume. It's all about what's in his head. So you know, pretty much the same here. His hands, well, they're okay, I guess. This one really looks like it's a trigger type of hand, but you know, there is no gun or whatever inside the box. So kind of weird, very weird. I don't know. I would have preferred maybe a closed fist already. And if you guys are thinking, you know, he's Professor X, his hands really supposed to be open or whatever. Well, you know, I get that. I really do. And you know, it does come with alternate hands that I don't think we'll have the time to put on, but it's really nice. Actually, let's take a look at the alternate head though. Okay, it took me a bit to get the alternate head on, but I finally got the alternate head on. He has a halo and everything. It's actually not bad, but you know, his eyes are closed. I can't I don't know, his eyes are closed. What am I so I mean, I get when he uses his powers or whatever, but like honestly, super thin, and it kind of makes him very flexible. Look at that beautiful high kick. And going backwards though, that's the limit. You can have a beautiful front high kick, but a very, very weird limited back movement. No idea, probably because of the butt. Guess let's move on to the next one. But first, you gotta take the Build-A-Figure arm out. Alright, next is Marvel's Omega Sentinel. Now this is heavier than the others just because, you know, the Build-A-Figure body is in there. Let's open it. Alright, so this is what Omega Sentinel looks like when you pull it out of the box straight. Beautiful little things that I want to play with. This is probably to replace the arm and everything. Should we change it? Probably, huh? Nah, let's go through the alternates. This look really good compared to what the Professor R. Charles had. So let's pull it out of the box and see what's up. This is what she looks like when you pull her out of the box. Not bad. Actually looks pretty good. And I really like the build. However, you can't really bend forward. You can't really do them crunches, you know. No crunches for this one. Nothing. You cannot. The leg that moves forward, when you move the leg forward, it goes off in an angle. Very weird, but I don't know. I don't like it when figures do this, but it does this, so what am I gonna do about it, right? She does have alternate heads and arms, which could make up for the little weirdness, and let's see what the alternate arms and head looks like on her. So now we got the figure and everything alternate on it, and honestly I feel like this looks much better. However, the head, you can't really tilt it up anymore, but she can still look down if ever you decide she needs to. So here we go. The arms wise, not too bad. I really like the overall look of this one compared to how we originally got it. I don't know if it would look better if we kept the alternate arms with the head that came in the box. But again, this really bugs me. It's just really the legs. The legs bug me that I can't really raise them right or properly. No idea why, but guess that was the design. So what can we do? With her comes the body of our Build-A-Figure. So let's take that out, and I cannot wait to build this thing and see what it looks like. Next, we have Marvel Girl, and I kind of like this. Can't wait to open it and see what's up. Kind of like with her hands, you know, you get to put her accessory, but I feel like we're really gonna run out of time if we go through all the accessories and the alternate hands, which I'm so sorry, but I don't have the luxury of time, so we're not gonna be able to do that. But here admire admire the accessory and the hand. I feel like it's gonna look good. Alright, so this is what she looks like when you pull out of the box. Now you get to see the accessory even more clearly, a little bit clearer look on what it is. Again, I'm not really familiar with her. So what is this? Comment down below, I want to know. Wow, first of all, really good feel, really good texture feel on everything. Rubber, this is rubber, which is really nice. Shit. Okay, joints tight. You can move the arm all around if you decide to, no problem. She cannot, never mind, I take it back. She cannot look up. Okay, you can move her arm and everything, you can't look up. She cannot move her legs much either. So, you know, if you're gonna give this to your kids for them to play with, there's not much for her to do. She does have that accessory, which is also, again, a choking hazard. That thing's kind of tiny. I have nothing to say. Her ankles, you know, they move nice, I guess. You move forward, they bend forward and backward, but there's nothing much to it. I'll just give you guys a beautiful zoom, a beautiful focus on it. So this is what she looks like. There's not much she can do. That's the front, that's the back, this is the side. There's not much that she can do, really, honestly. There isn't. So that's it for that. I guess that was faster for us to unbox than I expected, which is really good. That means we get some time. Another thing to take note is that she comes with another part for her Build-A-Figure, so very important. So I guess if you really want to build a figure, you're gonna really have to get her, even though she doesn't really have much articulation. So next we have Moira McTaggart. Lots of different accessories, honestly. Here you have, again, we can't go through all the accessories, I'm so sorry. Probably the alternate head at most, but she has, these are the accessories that she comes with, and also another part for a Build-A-Figure. So this is what she looks like when you pull it out of the box. There, I guess now is the perfect time to make you guys let you guys have a good close-up look on the accessories and everything, because we won't have the time to get those in. I'm so sorry, I don't really have the luxury of time, but here, take a good look. Alternate arms. Is that a book? I think that's a book. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not really too familiar with Moira. And of course, a Build-A-Figure part, which we will be needing. Arm, again, same. They go all around if you guys decide to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess up the joints. The legs wise, she can actually move her leg a bit more forward compared to Marvel Girl, which is really nice. You can move her leg a bit forward. That's actually much it. So I guess good enough for like walking. She can't really do the splits. Backwards, you can't move the leg as, you know, far back as you'd expect. She can't really look up, and she can somewhat look down. So, you know, that's pretty much it. Lab coat, you do not take the lab coat off. That stays on no matter what. And I guess we can look at the alternate head. I kind of like the design here. Hold on. Kind of like that whole eyeglasses thing. Look at that. Alright, I decided not to put the alternate head on just to save us a few minutes, but I did get our Build-A-Figure part, so I cannot wait. We're getting so close to finishing this whole series. There's 2 more boxes, everybody. Next, we have Magneto. Now, he is one of my favorite X-Men villains, just because I really love his attitude. He's a go-getter, you know? This is what Magneto looks like when you pull him out of the box. There you go. Alternate hands. Again, nothing too special, nothing too fancy. So we can definitely take Magneto out of the box and see what his articulation looks like. This guy is buff. Alright, so getting Papa Magneto out of the box was a little bit more complicated than anticipated, just because of his cape. Now, his cape may seem like it flaps around and everything, but don't you worry. As you can see, it's kind of stuck to his back, so you don't need to worry about things falling off. I feel like you can take it out though if you decide to. Articulation wise, you could have done a 360 with this, but again, his cape's going to make that limited. As for the helmet, you cannot take the helmet off, so please don't try, as you might actually break the figure, and we don't really want that to happen. He can nod yes, but it doesn't really go all the way. Front foot forward, not too far, but not too bad either. Front leg back, can't because of the ass. So move that, same with the other one and everything. This is Magneto, ladies and gentlemen, and he is such a beautiful badass. Now look at this. Look at that. Really, really good look to it. I really like the design of the whole thing. So let me hold him by the ankle so you guys can get a good look of everything. That's it for Magneto, and let's move on to the last one. Honestly, I cannot wait to talk about it a little bit because that's my favorite X-Men. I also totally forgot to mention it comes with a build-a-figure part. I think I did mention it in the previous part, but I immediately wanted to move on. But first, let's take out the parts that we need for a build-a-figure, and then we can move on to the last one before the build-a-figure. Alright, last figure, but definitely not the least, my favorite X-Men, Cyclops. Now, he's my first favorite X-Men, and then came Nightcrawler when I discovered Nightcrawler's powers over the years. But this line has Cyclops in it, and I'm so excited to open this one. Okay, we're definitely trying the accessory. I know, it sounds like you sound like you're biased. I am. It's Cyclops. He's my favorite. What am I supposed to do? Not be biased? Plus, it looks like a simple accessory that we can easily pull out, put in, and then pull. So this is what Cyclops looks like out of the box. There you get to see the alternate head with some of the lasers leaking out. The laser that you plug into the alternate head, and I gotta see that for myself, and I cannot wait. So let's move right into it. Alright, as is, I really like the way Cyclops looks. I really do. First of all, I love the closed fist here on the right. I love that closed fist, and of course you have that hand gesture he has to have in order to, you know, activate his powers and everything. This is just honestly super nice. Probably as is, I'd already like this figure, and I can't believe it comes with an alternate head. And the others, arms go around all the way, tight joints. Legs, they move forward very good distance. Do they go back just a little bit? Not too bad, but then again, if you want to make him go look like he's running, you can definitely probably do that as well. When it comes to the ankles, they move forward and they move downward and upward, just like the other figures, probably a little bit higher than the others as well. And it's just gorgeous. He is just gorgeous. This thing is just gorgeous. So as promised, I placed on the alternate head. It's got some, you know, some of his powers leaking out. Now we can plug this in right here. Oh my gosh, look at that power. It's just really good. Oh my gosh. When it comes to this whole thing, it's not, you know, cheap, flimsy or whatever. It's actually pretty sturdy. So it's gonna take you a lot of force to actually break that one. We can finally build the Sentinel, so let's do that right now. So let's start off with the body. So this is the body. Now finally the legs. It looks like a badass. This Sentinel thing, first of all, huge. This thing is huge, and it looks like such a badass. Look at that. Wow. So if you guys ever want to get one yourselves, you guys are going to get the whole, well, not really the whole line, everything except Wolverine. Everything except Wolverine, you guys, you know, will be able to get to build the Sentinel. Pretty nice. I like it. I really do. I really like this figure. Super cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing of all of those beautiful figures. And if you guys ever want to get one for yourselves, go check out Zoom Toys on Facebook. Talk to them, and I'm pretty sure they will be able to provide with you guys these figures that they were able to provide with me. So again, huge shout out to Zoom Toys on for sending out these figures for me to unbox. I had such an amazing time, and I am just so sad I don't have enough time because I have to get to work. I have work to do. And you know, this is going through removing them, adding all the accessories. I know I was kind of a little biased with Cyclops, but I just really had to save some time to make sure this doesn't become such a long video. Again, thank you so much. And if you enjoyed, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you aren't subscribed, now's the perfect time to subscribe. And if you guys ever have suggestions of things you want me to unbox, whether it be action figures or tech or whatever, do let me know in the comment section below. I do read every single comment and I try to reply to each one, and I try to make sure, you guys are heard and I hear you guys, all your suggestions, all of them. I always read the comments. So, if you guys ever have suggestions, even for video ideas, do just let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Please be kind to one another. Bye.